Hey beautiful, in this video I'm going to take you through all the ways to care for your toy, including physical hygiene but also emotionally and energetically, as well as how to store your toy safely too. Let's start with physical hygiene. I recommend that you cleanse your toy when you first receive it, as well as after every use, and a quick rinse in lukewarm water before you go into self-pleasuring, just in case it's collected dust or something like that in between uses. I also use cleaning it beforehand as a getting ready ritual, especially if I'm working with materials like crystal that can feel cold at first, so it's nice to warm them up prior. For hygiene and sterilization, you can use warm water, not boiling, as you can seriously damage the toys, and then add some apple cider vinegar to them and let them soak for around 10 minutes. You can use natural soap, but it's important not to use any chemical or toxic soaps, as residue on the surface can affect your vagina's natural pH levels or microbiome. Essential oils with antibacterial properties like peppermint or tea tree can be beautiful as well. Just make sure that you check the dilution charts first and always rinse them thoroughly before use. Another important tip is to cleanse your toy energetically. Now, there are so many ways to cleanse your toy energetically, and I suggest you choose the style that resonates with you the most. A really popular way to do this is to leave your toys to bathe on a windowsill under the full moon. Personally, I love sun energy, so I like to charge and cleanse my toys with the sun, but do note that not all toys benefit from this, and don't leave them out for too long, as too much heat can lead to damage. Another way that I love to practice cleansing is by washing my toys in the ocean. Sea salt is highly mineralized and can have many cleansing benefits, but you may like to clean your toy in fresh water afterwards, depending on the body of water. Then, of course, there's smudging your toys with white sage, Palo Santo, or something similar. I usually do this as a part of my self-pleasure practice before I use any of my toys, and I find that particularly beautiful. Next is emotional hygiene and setting an intention for your practice. Just like at the beginning of yoga, you take time to tune in, breathe, and feel into what it is you want to get out of your practice. It's the same with self-pleasure. It's a beautiful way to slow down and connect to your body by holding your toy either by your heart or in your lap by your pussy, and just meditate on what your authentic intention is each time you go to use it. Lastly, I want to touch on how to store your toy. I recommend that you keep it somewhere intimate and private, but not necessarily out of sight. The kitchen or bathroom may not be the ideal energy to have around your toy. Find a quiet, central space where you can store it safely. I keep mine on the bookshelf in my bedroom, surrounded by beautiful crystals and things that make me feel good. I love to be reminded of my pleasure, and also having it out like this is a sure way to smash any shame to oblivion when it comes to masturbation. Luckily, all of Lalula's products are beautiful and easily pass as pieces of art to the untrained eye. Alternatively, you could create a toy drawer where you lay down some soft fabric and store your pieces nicely in there with other items that bring you a sense of ease and pleasure. Think of basic feng shui when creating a sacred space for your toy. I believe it's really important to bring a sense of sacredness to your sexy self-care, as it helps to enliven your experience with richness and awareness. And once we start to bring this level of love and attention to ourselves, it only expands from there.